Ladies and gentlemen, hello and welcome back to This is the Police. My name, of course, is Orbital Potato. These are the headlines. As we know, hearse crashes into ambulance, no survivors. That is very morbid. Price of alcohol to increase by 60%. That doesn't sound good. Stuffed toys purchased for orphanage found toxic. Cool. I mean, not so cool, but whatever. Let's go to work and see if there's anything in the cutscenes for today. You got food poisoning and expect to be in the hospital for the next wee while. How did you get food poisoning? But why did you both get food poisoning? That confuses me. Well, whatever. We've still got a pretty darn strong team today, which is kind of nice. Oh, the food poisoning was from the catering team yesterday. Oh, okay. Maybe you guys had like the I don't know, the chicken or something, and it just wasn't cooked. I don't know. Let's get the sweet ginger green on. Can't do it any other way. It's got to be the classic sweet ginger green. And let's start day 27. Okay, so I'm going to ask for a raise, a SWAT upgrade, and a job officer slot, which may seem very, very greedy, and you know what? It totally is. But if City Hall come back to me and they say, oh no, we're not going to do this for you, they might just only, they might just only give me one thing, but at least I've asked for a bit. You and you, both head over there and see what you can do. Another suicide threat. I'll give you Robbins. I don't really want to put Wuggles over there. You're a bit low professionalism for me. And Fizzback I'm just sort of holding on to in case, you know, the apocalypse arrives and I need something in a pinch. Perfect. Fantastic. Okay, how did this go? Offender caught, officers unharmed. I don't really know how you handle a suicide threat. Do you take the person back to jail and let them calm down, or take them to a doctor's surgery or something? I don't know. Oh, so good. A hit and run. Good thing that we've got 3 people at the moment who can be dispatched to do exactly what needs to be done. Fizzback is 1.2k professionalism, which is really impressive. Do we have anybody that's decent enough to be replaced? I mean, Wuggles could get replaced. Is there any reason to fire Wuggles? No. I think we're going to find it pretty darn difficult to fire anybody right now, to be honest. No, I can't even fire you. Yeah, honestly, I'm quite happy with the bunch of folk that we've got at the moment. Animal assault. Let's dispatch somebody that's somewhat high ranking. It could be a false alarm. Hit and run in the city center. We'll send one more person. And disorderly conduct. I saw a crowd of naked people running through the street. Oh, okay. That seems like it could be fanciful enough to be a false alarm. I'm gonna send one person to that. I mean, it might just be like some sort of a naked parade or something. I don't really know. Hit and run at the city center. Great. I'm super glad that worked out. We only sent one person as reinforcements, so that could have gone really, really badly, really quickly. But thank goodness it didn't. All right. Animal assault. False alarm. Great. Glad. Disorderly conduct. Offender escaped. Officer unharmed. Oh, okay, so it wasn't actually. It was a real person just running around in the buff. Not so good. Let's get some Beethoven on. It's gonna just keep us chill. You know what I'm saying? Keep us chill. Keep us nice and relaxed. Keep us fresh. Make sure my commentary doesn't get too boring. Although, you know, you could probably just, you know, ignore my commentary and just listen to the sweet sound of Beethoven if you wanted. Although, if you were going to do that, I would recommend you just listen to a Beethoven album rather than watching my YouTube videos, which might be an idea. Alright, you need help. I'll give you my 3 lowest ranking officers. Honestly, I think the mayor's office kind of likes us, so I don't know how much of this stuff we're going to get, but I would suspect 1, if not 2, requests granted, perhaps, by the city. So, I'm hoping. And 3 people over here. We're gonna wait a little bit. Honestly, Sans doesn't need that much help. Like, if push comes to shove, we can just, you know, we can just refuse him. We don't need to really worry about it. But ideally, rather than sending off our best 3 guys, we'd send off our, you know, our not-so-professional people. And we can do that as soon as they get back. They've just had a day of helping out Sans, which is great. Okay, you guys are all going to be dispatched to help out Sans, because I want to stay in his good books. It's going to take 1 officer, and this is going to take, oh, a lot. Yeah, we're going to send SWAT and a paddy wagon over here. We're going to ignore this destruction of property, I'm afraid. A little bit annoying. A little bit of a shame that we have to do it, but such is the way of the world, isn't it? Destruction of property. Offender escaped. Yeah, you know, it sucks, right? But whatever. Theft. Okay, that's cool. We'll look into that pretty soon. And the homicide is pretty much done as well. Great. So how many investigations have we got going on at the moment? So the homicide is done, basically. We should probably try and work on that. There's only... yeah, there's only 6 frames. So this is literally the only story of what happened. So you come into here. This guy, where does this guy come from? This happens at the end, I guess? He's crying. No, this happens at the end? Yeah, this happens at the end. He comes in, he's crying. Let's read the clues rather than trying to guess it. Someone banged on the door. My mother told me to hide in the bed and close my ears and eyes and be as quiet as possible. I only heard muffled screams when I got up from the bed. I found my mother in blood and called the police. Okay, medical examiner. Fatal blow was struck by a blunt object to the head. The killer was standing behind the victim. Death was immediate. The body shows no signs of violence. So it wasn't in front then. So then what the heck was it? It can't have been the knife. Surely. Doorstep started yelling, son all this in front of stupid games. Then my phone rang and talked to a friend for half an hour. No idea. The door to the apartment was open when I came in. The body was sitting in front of the TV. Son playing on the console. Didn't turn my direction. He was in shock. Mother was lying dead right in front of him. The brother's victim. I came to borrow some money. I lost my job and the bills were piling up. I expected her to help. She refused, but I didn't kill her. We had a fight and yelled at each other. Then I went home. Okay, well... This is pretty difficult. I'm pretty sure that I've got these 3 the right way around, but this could be the last. Or, I don't know where this one fits in. That's confusing. Maybe that's at the start. So he comes to the door. He comes to the door. The son opens it, I guess. It goes through and talks to you. Yeah, it comes through with his papers, comes over here. I don't know. I don't know about this one. I'm really not very good at doing these visual puzzle things. I really amn't. That could be the wrong way around, that could be the wrong way around. Could just be missing this. That could be the other way around. That could be the other way around. I really don't know. Oh man, we'll come back to it. We'll come back to it in a minute. And the theft as well. Oh god, I don't really want to fucking solve the theft, but we probably need to actually. Let's look at it. Okay, so the 2 options here looks like it's the junkie or if it's the janitor or whatever. I went for lunch. A couple minutes later, the lights went out. I shut the door behind me, but I remember that bumped into the janitor's cart when I was standing in the hallway. Okay, suspicious. I suspect the student Aaron Jones, head physician. He's come by the hospital several times in a state of confusion, dragging his huge backpack behind him, but it never occurred to me that he might be an addict. Alright. Mr. Jones is in the bathroom when the lights is out. And then janitor came into the restroom with his cart. I heard him entering the bin. Then the lights came on. I went to the head physician's office for a signature, but he wasn't there. So it could have been 3 people. It could have been the janitor, the head physician, or the kid, the guy. But I'm pretty sure that we don't have enough frames for... Pretty sure it's got to be the doctor, actually. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's got to be the doctor. Let's see if I think it's the doctor. I wanna try with the doctor. Although, do we have enough frames for the doctor? I don't think we have enough frames for anybody's story to complete. So I think we might just have to let that one tick on. I'm afraid. The homicide, at least we know. Oh God, we can't. We don't have any more reinforcements. Okay, this is good. This is good. Unlawful assembly. Good. Good. Not automatic weapons. Holy cow. Okay. Bring that to the police station. It's never good to have in the general population. Yeah, so... Homicide. There's I feel so close to it. I feel that we're almost there. I just don't know. Yeah, look, ringing the doorbell. Kid comes to the door. He comes through there. Yes, comes through the kitchen. Shows his sister the papers. Is crying. Steals the hammer. And then dies. But that should be the correct order. Like, it shouldn't be... I don't know. I don't know what it is. I do not know what's going on here. Maybe there's, like, another order in here. Maybe he doesn't... I mean, these must be... Objectively, these must be the first 2, right? These must be the first 2. And he must show the papers to him before he gets killed. Or before she gives him the mallet. So I think she wanted him to kill him, perhaps? I don't know. I don't know what's going on, but this is really, really, really weird. She's still got the mallet in this picture. She's still got the mallet in that one. She's still got the mallet all the way through here. The mallet must be transferred at the second last picture. Yeah, I'm sure that this is correct. It must be these 3 that are in the wrong order, right? It's got to be something like that. It's got to be. It's got to be this one that's first, right? It's got to be. I just don't get it. I do not get it. I don't get it. Nothing that I'm trying seems to work. I don't know. Well, we'll have a break from that. I don't want to keep on doing that because I'm bad at it. I really suck at it. As you can exactly tell. The war is over. Vickers Vargas has been defeated and his army of street punks and thugs has been broken. No one knows what happens to Vickers himself, but it doesn't matter now. He'll never show his face in the city again. Okay, that's good. I guess we no longer have to worry about dealing with Sands, I guess. I don't really know. There probably will be a cutscene for today, but who knows? Zoo animals starving, Freebird proposed greatest lasagna in history, toilets stolen from City Hall. Great. Good headlines. Good local reporting. It was good to see. Alright. Today there's an offering for admissions. I'm a big fan of art. No, you cannot have the day off to go and see a painting. Who do you think you are, Mr. Police Officer? You're a police officer of Freeburg. You're not going to go and see some free art. That's ridiculous. Alright, sweet ginger green into some Beethoven. Because why not? Request. Job slot, cannot meet it. SWAT upgrade, cannot meet it. And a raise. Cannot meet any of the stuff that I asked for. Okay. Alright, that was pretty bad actually. I was expecting a little bit better. I'm not gonna lie. I was expecting at least one of those things. And I was sorely disappointed. Sorely disappointed. Oh yeah, one of our police is off with food poisoning. A little bit annoying, but alas, we've got to deal with it. That's fine. It's not a problem. We still got SWAT in the paddy wagon, should we need it. Hostage situation. We've got 40 minutes to respond to that. Honestly, we're going to need it, because the carjacking is taking up all of our officers right now. Although, thankfully, that was quite near to the police station, so very short journey home. Yeah, we're going to dispatch everyone to this. Yeah, alright. SWAT are going as well, just to make sure. Even if it's a false alarm, we honestly cannot take the chance. Which it could be. It absolutely could be a false alarm. Yep, offender caught, officers unharmed. Perfect. Did we get any loot from it? No. No loot that time. Okay, so it turns out that his, gun was probably fake, but that's whatever. That doesn't matter. If we could send officers to this, that would make me very happy. Abduction. We're going to send our top 4. No, we'll not send our top 4. We'll send our top 3 and Sips from the Ogscast. Armed robbery. Goodness gracious me. How on earth? I'm going to send one guy. If he gets killed, then whatever. But it could be a false alarm. It could be like a movie playing or something that heard that there's screams and gunshots from. Either way, we've got to send one person or send no one at all. Room 8B is located on the top floor of the hotel. A red ball is hanging from the doorknob. Enter the room through the hotel's roof. Oh god. Inside a standard motel room with a bed. What? Girl strapped with explosives. Yes. Whew. Yes, that was the correct option, I think. That was absolutely the correct option. Let's see what happens at the gas station out here. I don't think we're going to be able to send anybody over there. Offender wow, oh, holy cow. Okay. One person did manage that, I suppose. No, we can't send anybody to the disorderly conduct. Yeah, it's a little bit of a shame. We just do not have the police officers. Offender escaped. Civilian killed. What, for disorderly conduct? Really? That's quite brutal. A massive fight at the Christopher G. Sands Arena. Oh, God. Alright, well, we'll wait until Shaw is back, and then we'll send everybody that we've got. This has been a big day, actually. Like, a day of really difficult stuff to deal with. We'll send them in the paddy wagon as well. Why not? Yeah, very, very challenging day to deal with, actually. A lot of events that require a rather large number of officers. Even if we had, like, 12 officers on the shift today, I think it would be challenging, to say the least. I mean, much less challenging, because we had 12 officers, but, yeah. It's just the way of the world, I suppose, isn't it? We can't. We have no more reinforcements to give, I'm afraid. Fuck me. Really? Offender caught, officers dead, civilian killed. Fuck. An assault at the city center. Fucking hell. Well. We've got a decent amount of high-ranking officers that are ready to step in. But, that sucks to lose 3. At least it was our worst 3. That's, we gotta think about it positively. We did lose Sips, though. I was hoping to have him around for a little bit longer, because it was funny. But, there you go. Sometimes in life, things just happen for a reason. Oh, let's put on some Beethoven to finish up what should have been a difficult but very well-handled day, I feel. And has now just turned into a bad day. Because we lost 3 officers. I mean, it wasn't quite the apocalypse day that we had a couple of episodes back, but it was pretty bad. You guys did a pretty good job. Great, great, great. End the day. Fantastic. We're just going to declare everybody dead. It's just the right thing to do. That really sucks. That really, really, really sucks. Drunk student falls from the 5th floor, injured. I will bring order to the police station. Displeased with police department. Why are you displeased with me? I mean, 3 officers did die. That's a pretty rare occurrence, I feel. That's pretty darned rare. So, kind of sucks. We have 1 more badge to give out. I don't think anybody needs a badge today. Nobody needs a badge. Oh! Nice little bit of a cutscene.
You know when a police chief really feels his power? When he hires and fires people? When he throws folks in jail? When he's bossing everyone around all morning? No, there's no power there. Just bureaucratic red tape. Like directing traffic. Not that it's all bad. No, I feel it the most when people come to me with accusations. Accusations happen outside the law. They don't need to be rational or supported by evidence. They don't petition justice in the careful words of legal formality. No, an accusation is a personal cry, full of resentment or envy, a defeated moan, or an angry howl. The accuser rarely imagines you'll share their resentment, their envy, their hatred. No, but they do imagine that your love of power is so strong that you'll leap to decide the fates of others, happy just to take someone's word for the facts. Businessmen accuse the gangsters blame our public figures denounce politicians, the politicians point to the businessmen. When it comes to accusation, there's only one rule. Don't aim too high. If you overestimate your own importance, then complaining can cost you your life. So choose the easier path. Exaggerate as far as you can, and try to make your plea sound as sad and pathetic as possible. The accusation I received today sure didn't fit the normal mold. After killing Vikas Varga and routing his supporters, Sand further strengthened his already powerful authority. Even a month ago, anyone coming out against Sand would sound like a lunatic with a death wish. Today, it's the same thing as suicide. But the letter I'm holding in my hands directly connects Henry Sand, lieutenant of the Sand Mafia family, to the reported death of successful banker John Pazzi. Henry has a daughter, Marianne, a dancer, and apparently it all started with her. One day, Marianne danced in the title role of a production of Giselle, and Henry, proud father that he is, brought the whole family to the premiere, along with some of the family's business partners. Among their guests was the young banker John Pazzi. He couldn't keep his eyes off Marianne, but she ended up brushing him off. In response, Pazzi ambushed her one night after rehearsal, pulled her into his limousine, and had his way with the poor girl. After that, gentleman that he was, he drove the girl home and threatened that if she told anyone what happened, her mother would get the same treatment. But her father still managed to shake the truth out of Marianne, and he decided to take his revenge. Of course, Henry knew he couldn't just go with his instincts and put a bullet in Pazzi in broad daylight. The rich bastard was too important for business, and Henry is neck-deep in the family business, overseeing transportations for the Sand Mafia. He knew about every delivery delay, every car, and every shop. It was mostly thanks to Henry that the whole Sand operation rolls so smoothly. Henry has free access to all their off-book cars, and a tar-black motive. Yeah, he could easily arrange the death of John Pazzi as a drunken, late-night hit-and-run. But Henry Sand is smarter than that. If this story about Pazzi is true, he'd more likely go to the boss and ask permission. I'd have figured this letter the ramblings of a retired gangster looking to spice up his life with little excitement. The way the letter started, "My dear little old cupcake," I had every mind to toss it in the trash. But something else got my attention. They're rarely ever signed, but this one ended Robes Pierre, and I doubt it's an imposter. No one would go against the most powerful group in the city, hoping to hide behind the name of some prankster clown. Like everyone else, I had no idea who Robes Pierre was or what he wanted. But there was no doubt that this guy was more than a little crazy. An arrogant psychopath. Could be dangerous. Definitely worth looking into.
Alright, well that was somewhat interesting. You know what? That was a surprisingly long cutscene, and we're actually going to end up the episode there. So, ladies and gents, thank you very, very much for watching this episode of This Is the Police. The plot is thickening. Robes Pierre is now coming to be more of a force to be reckoned with, I feel, in Freiburg. So we'll have to wait and see what happens. Until then, my name's Orbital, and I will see you next time. Bye.